What's up, everybody? What's going on, BC? Sorry, it's been like a week since we've been live. We've been busy as shit. Also, new hat. New hat, new logo. I know the star's not black, but still looks good. So, wanted to show that off. What's up, Brian? Yeah, I like what you said earlier about that poster being a sticker. My sinuses are so jacked. Oh, ugh. Pollen is everywhere and it is no bueno. Yeah, it feels like it's been forever since we've been live. I hope everybody's doing well. Hope everybody had a great week. We had to do food prep for our good friends for their baby shower. Um, I got you, Brian. So we were doing that last night, and then we helped set up for the baby shower yesterday and today. And we're both tired. We're both so tired. In fact, Alina is still like trying to put shit away. Make it so. Toast is fine. Man. Say hi.
Hi guys. Like literally just got home. I'm sure you are.
Yeah, we just got home, had to feed the dogs.
Had to get ourselves some food.
Yeah.
So you're gonna just have to watch us eat food, I guess.
Yeah. So, I did I tell you this earlier? So Brian wants the poster that Zach made to do stickers. I think it's a fantastic idea. I think they would make great stickers. Oh. BC, I appreciate that your notification is on. Link, get off the desk. You're shaking my camera. Get off the desk. What's up, Ginger Fisher? What's up, Doug? Sorry, we weren't live last night. We were doing food prep for our friend's baby shower, which was today, which went off without a hitch. And I got a free bottle of whiskey, which is pretty cool. So take that as you will. Only had to buy 2 packs of diapers to get the free bottle of whiskey. Ooh, date night. Fancy. It's always nice when you can like step away and like reconnect with your significant other. The woman, not a woman. I would hope that it's the woman. If not, you in trouble. So, for those of you that haven't seen it yet, I have to show this because it's pretty great. So I made the campaign poster for the Apex. I was kind of disappointed in it. So had Zach make me a better poster. And damn it, does it look good. Looks so good. Got the Apex arc. Got this ugly mug. Make your EDC great again. Black Star Designs. Like he knocked it out of the park. He always does. And he was totally expecting me to be like, oh, well, I want to change this or I want to change it. Nah, dude. Perfect. Done. that's getting posted. There may or may not be stickers made. He did such a good job. I was on drink duty today, so made 3.5 quarts of margaritas for people. It all pretty much was consumed, which is awesome. And then I made 2.5 quarts of a essentially non-alcoholic margarita. They were pretty good. Called cactus water or cactus juice. It was pretty good. Ruby's been very needy the last couple days. A needy bitch. Thank you.
Uh-huh.
I think we only have like Doug watching, so you're gonna watch me stuff my face. I'm hungry. Sorry, not sorry. You have the leaded or unleaded? Oh, the leaded. You're amphibian. Who's that by? Blue stop. So the special margarita recipe that I have, Microtech. Nice. I'll have to check that out. Special margarita recipe that I have, it's margarita mix, fresh lime juice, tequila triple sec and brandy. It's really, really good. Brian would appreciate the brandy part. But like it makes the margarita so it's not so sweet and makes it more of a complex flavor. But damn it, it'll put your dick in the dirt. What's up, Lance? I'm drinking soda water right now. That's all I'm doing. I need to rehydrate. Doing the margaritas, shots, and beer. It's really good. Once upon a time, I was a bartender. So.
Are you talking about the margarita?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're dangerous.
That's why I said Brian would appreciate the brandy.
They'll sneak up on you.
Because up in Wisconsin, they drink a lot of brandy.
Oh yeah. Lay down.
Interesting.
It's the turkey.
You said, how is it?
Mhm.
It was good.
How's that? Kind of we bought from Costco.
Hmm.
Herb roasted or whatever.
Hmm.
So don't mind us.
There's stuff in our faces. Interesting. That's a good looking blade. I love how they call it the ram lock. That's not the axis lock. So it's a thumb stud. Nice. I like that.
Like how they designed the thumb stud.
That's what I'm saying. I like that. There's enough surface area to where you can actually use it, but it's not erect. That's pretty cool. I like it. I like it, Mikey. Yeah, it was Marshall was saying that I need to do an OTF, and I was like, I got one planned. He's like, cool. I was like, I also have an OTF beard comb planned. He goes, okay. Obviously, I like bigger knives. There's a time and a place for smaller blades. But if I'm going to carry a knife, I want to know that I'm carrying a knife. So I appreciate girthy knives. I'm not a gentleman, so I don't need a gentleman folder. Well, granted, there's nothing wrong with them. I'm not talking shit. It's not that guy. Like the CEO, fantastic knife, fantastic knife, and there's been many people that have done gentleman folders, very clean, very petite, put in your vest pocket or your jacket pocket. Nobody freaks out. I'm not that guy. Like, this is me dressed up.
Mm-hmm. He has shorts on too.
I have shorts and hey dudes. So it's like, if I'm going to carry a knife, I want to carry a knife. NSI or MSI. Is that also by Microtech? Yeah, MSI. I'm not a huge fan of cutouts with blades. I get I get people like to spidey flick them and stuff. I've never been able to figure it out. Like I can't get the mechanics going. But aesthetically, that's a good looking blade. It's a good looking blade. And same thing with the amphibian. 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 I like both of those a lot. I can't do the spidey flick. Like my hand like goes eh, and then I only get like a half open and I'm like, okay. Can't do that amongst my knife friends. You keep on saying ram lock like it's not a fucking axis lock. You can call it a donkey lock, and it's still an axis lock. But like I said, they're both really good looking knives.
Completely no. I'll Facebook you the picture of them.
I gotcha. So I was like, wait, what?
He's using the voice to text, so it's not capturing every word correctly.
The inflections and syllables.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
He really liked that lock. Yes, Daddy. Microtech, give me that RAM lock. They're good looking blades. I'm not talking shit. But it's an act. It's got a coil spring and not omega springs. And the difference is between the two springs. We call it a ram lock because of how the spring engages the lock. It rams the lock forward. I gotcha. Okay.
So it's not.
Well, I was just looking at the aesthetics of it, and I was like, "That's an axis lock." What's the difference between a coil spring and an omega spring? Doug is getting ready to throw his phone. He's like, "It's not."
Watch that real quick. I want to make sure that it's not getting into
Is it gonna do a trick? Is it gonna jump? That'd be cool. Fair enough, Doug. Probably.
Well, I was making sure that she wasn't doing anything that she shouldn't be.
Probably.
I'm also driving church. Oh, duh.
Mm, I gotcha. You're talking about a push versus a pull. Okay. I gotcha. So it's almost like a leaf spring mechanism. You okay, Penelope? Halfway tempted to post this just on my regular Facebook. But she really tripped the ball. Apparently, I'm choosing Bible. You know who one of the people is that's going to show up, right?
Your dad?
I say that, but he's probably too busy watching WrestleMania.
Probably.
Your dad might.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I picked this up off the desk because I thought it was bread. Definitely not bread. I don't know what the hell it is.
It was like thread.
Yeah, it probably is. Mm.
Better.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Sassy.
I don't know. I'm trying to
The
look
way
it
you
up.
described it seems more like a leaf spring mechanism, which is kind of cool. It's not kind of cool. It's cool. It's kind of cool, I guess. I don't
I like how you said, I don't know. I'm driving. Look it up. You're on the freaking internet.
know.
Valid points made, sir.
You need to calm down, cousin. Okay.
I mean, he's an early, so of course he's going to be sassy.
Yeah, so fucking absolutely. Nice. Everybody was expecting that to happen.
Mm.
Split them. Ooh, excuse me. And also, tonight is the Final Four. 2 Final Four games.
Mm.
Dual Final Four matchups.
I got that.
Easier way to put that. 2 Final Four games. What? There's 8 games? So confusing. Today is a big night for sports. Sports entertainment. Just want UConn to win. I got money right now.
$20.
I mean, there's still money.
I mean, yeah, but you make it sound like it's like hundreds of dollars. It's just $20.
Hey, $20, $20. The funny thing is, even if UConn loses, I may still win.
Mm.
What?
I was just seeing what you're talking
That's what I wanted to.
about. Being nosy. Hey, you're one now too, ma'am. I know.
It's been on for a little bit now. I know there's a delay, but
No, I said he's an early. He's an early, so of course he's gonna be sassy and saying that I'm one too now. It's like, yeah,
he absolutely is an early, and it's really funny too. Kind of concerning, but neither of us popped up on either other side of the genealogy. But like her mom's side of the family and my side of the family, literally we did like this shit, like we were constantly like connecting,
like crossing paths
over and over and over again, and then this.
You're welcome.
What do you mean you're welcome? You're fucking welcome. Our great cousins or uncles probably play cards together.
Probably.
You're welcome. I was going to talk about partnership, and you're like, oh, yeah, you're welcome. Rude. Oh, yeah. This magnetic partnership. You just had to pull a fucking Hulk out.
Well, yeah.
Like, hey, you're welcome.
You would have done the same thing.
That's $20. That's $20. So first off, this is a Carhartt. Recognize this is like $100 shirt, bro. Did I pay $100 for it? Hell no. Did I pay anything for it? Hell no. It's a Carhartt. It's not $100 shirt, but it's like $40, $60 shirt, something like that. It's expensive. Got for free. Some Coke. Because my dad didn't like the way they fit after paying an exorbitant amount of money for 3 shirts. I know, that's what I'm saying, Choo Choo. The only reason why they were expensive is because he got them from a local boutique and they had them marked up. They're not like super expensive, but they're definitely way more than what I would pay for a shirt, whether it said Carhartt or not. But they're comfortable and they got a nice front pocket, which I like. I don't care for the buttons, which is why I don't usually wear this one, but huge delay between when I'm sending the message and when you're responding to what? Yeah, any live, there's going to be a delay. That's what makes things so frustrating on our end.
Yeah, I hate it. Like if there was like a little bit of delay, like 30 seconds, okay, yeah. No big deal. But there's such a long delay that by the time someone comments something, we forgot what he said.
We'll literally sit here for several minutes because we're not getting anything come through. Then people are like, wow, you're being silent. And it's like, we got another to respond to. Sorry. Blue, why are you being so needy? Don't lick my hand, bro.
Because we were gone all day. And all day yesterday.
I was about to say and yesterday. Purdue won. Holy shit. I was really hoping now North Carolina State was going to win.
Right here.
Bruh. Bruh. Come on, UConn. Smack Alabama's ass. Because Alabama. Just to keep it going. Where is that knife? In production. Being made as we speak. I hope it's being made. They may be just playing with their phones. I don't know. But there's already been money sent. So I better be working on it. Everything that I get from them, they say that it's supposed to be done in June. And I'm like, I don't believe it. But I mean, that's cool. Like, I appreciate the enthusiasm. Ah, Chewy, why are you yelling, bro?
Because I haven't given him his treat yet.
Why are you yelling?
That's what he wants.
Why are you yelling? Nobody wants to hear you. Nobody wants to hear you, bro.
All right. Yeah, much better. I didn't realize how hungry I was until I started eating.
Well, I mean, we didn't really eat breakfast, and then we had tacos. So
I didn't really eat that much either. I was hungry. I ate enough where I was like, I wasn't stuffed, but I was full.
I mean, I had 4 tacos. So if you didn't eat that much, that's on you. Food was there.
Because people were talking to me, and there's just always a lot of stuff going on.
It don't matter.
I get distracted.
I do not. I shut everybody down. I'm like, I'm stuffing my face. You can wait. This is more important. I gotcha. And it posted it twice. Funny. So, ASMDSS. Not waterboarding. It's tactical baptism.
Sorry, I'm excited. I want it tonight.
I'm excited. I want it. You act like you're the only one. And I got 10 lefty models coming, which I'm going to keep because I are one. Get off the desk. You can jump in my lap. I will pet you. Stay off the desk. Make our camera wobbly. Because you're a fat ass. Don't fight it. Come here. Like I said, I love you. Give you butt taps. Pet you. Kiss you. Stay off the goddamn desk. Some bitch. You're slipping. Damn. That's pretty cool. Why are you still yelling, bro?
No, he's just yelling.
So look this. I thought this was very interesting. Screams a certain show to me. Do you automatically think the same thing?
Yep.
Why are you trying to climb me, bro?
That's what he does. I know he's on all day.
What are you doing? Go see what's going on. I gotta let go of my shirt. Yeah, so even though this is not a custom knife, this will be my second lefty model. So I'm pretty stoked about. What happened? Why is he a good boy?
Because he actually listened to me whenever I told him to come in.
Shit.
Not only did he listen to me and started like walking towards the door whenever I told him to come in, but then I said, "Come on," and he started running towards the door.
You feeling okay, Purper?
Hence why I told him that he was a good boy.
Not mean to do that. I'm not the only one that thought that.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Can you not? I love how Doug thinks he's the only one. I mean, besides the fact that I like knives, that makes me excited. But to have something that you've worked so hard on for so long and for it to finally come into fruition, whether it's lefty, righty, doesn't really fucking matter. Like, this is a really cool moment. Hopefully they sell and people like them. But like, just to hold the actual model and see everything and see the COA and obviously the box and the pouch, I already know what they're gonna look like. But like to see everything, like it's gonna be a crazy moment.
You're gonna cry?
I might. And then I'm gonna be like, holy shit, we gotta do QC on 150 freaking. Oh.
I mean, that'll kind of be the fun part, though. At first, anyway. It might lose its luster quickly.
Oh, I'm sure. And lining 150 COAs.
I'm saying we'll do them in batches.
Yeah, I know. The other 9 lefties, I don't know if I should offer them online or probably online. Probably wouldn't want to put them in stores, but obviously we'll have them at shows. But I need them before our next show in August. That's what needs to happen. If that happens, Gucci. If I don't have them before that show, I'm gonna have to put in some more knives. I don't mind. Takes work. all this. I'm glad we had that baby shower this weekend because apparently James and
Rebecca.
Old Dominion
Oh,
are at a show this weekend.
Where at?
So it was the Shenandoah knife show or something like that. I have no freaking clue. Oh,
They did put it in his. There
it looks like Lawrenceburg.
Houses.
In status.
These are running a deal right
Well, Brian
now. Oh yeah.
told me a good place to go through, but I mean, we can look. Making me do stuff and spend money. How dare you, Brian? How dare you, sir? Sounds about right.
They did have a thing on here with the deal. What's up here? Later. Oh, okay, the deal then. But they don't have one going on right now. You can like sign up, get notified, they'll email you.
Die cut. It's still not bad. $100 for 100 stickers. That's not bad.
Yeah, you can look at the other place that Brian told you about too.
I don't have it saved, but I can save it.
Something funny. That looks all like Lauren at first glance. So it does.
Appreciate that. No, that's fine. I know a better way to find it off of Instagram where shit actually works properly. Cough, cough, nudge, nudge. Ugh, it's so bad. So terrible. Oh, hey, download. Instagram's the worst. That's where we're at right now, man. But I had to go to Facebook so I could actually download the image instead of Instagram because Instagram wasn't working properly. I'm so shocked. I'm trying to tell you. Nobody wants to look. Yeah, I don't really care for cake. But
You like cookies.
I like cookies. I like cookies. Is that going to be the whole thing? Or is that going to be the whole thing?
I don't think so. I think they just put a background.
Hopefully just two. Add 20 more custom die cut stickers to your cart for $8 to get a free bottle of meal salt. We need a free bottle of meal salt? We haven't had it in a while.
Yeah, we don't have anything.
Ooh, not 10,000. Nice. That's awesome. Just for you, Brian. We're making the stickers happen. We should get them in 10 days. Give me 1 second. I gotta go yell at the dog. How does Sticker Mule do with Dropbox? I need to get some stickers. I don't know. I don't know what Dropbox is. Yeah, we've pretty much exclusively used um, Sticker Mule. They're a really good site to use. They're kind of expensive, but like we've never had bad quality. And their hot sauce is actually pretty good. So if you get a deal to where you get free hot sauce, but I definitely want to use the dude that Brian recommended. So probably should have done more than what I did, but that's fine. He's good. Oh, dude, and it's actually decent. Like that's the crazy part. You would never expect it from like a company like that does stickers. We'll get the stickers in 10 days. Done and done. It's a great company to work with. They're really easy. Um, like I said, they're a little bit pricey, so we usually try and do when they're doing deals, but it's fine. That's when they're running deals. Ours was not 100 stickers for $20. Not even close. But you got to catch them when they're running deals. Usually they'll do like 50 stickers, I think it is, for like $20. But it also depends on what type of sticker you get because that changes the price of things. We got 120 stickers, and it was $102. So, and of course, you got sales tax and everything else. You got more expensive. I usually get emails from them. Well, so if you go to their website, so this is Sticker Mule, of course, custom stickers, custom labels, packaging, blah blah blah. If you go to right here, they've got deals, and so you sign up, and it says the new deal is in 44 days, 44 hours probably. Yeah, 44 hours and 52 minutes. They'll have a new deal. Um, I get emails all the time, or at least I used to. Um, I probably should have looked through my email first before ordering stickers, but me, it is what it is. Just money. We have a little bit extra, so not a big deal. What's up, PNW? So PNW, I don't know if you've seen this or not, but I posted this earlier on my Instagram. So Zach made me a new campaign poster that looks badass, and we just ordered stickers. So we will have stickers soon of Zach's artwork, which we've pretty much every sticker we've ever done has been Zach's artwork. So we, but it came out perfect. I was like, that's exactly what I was trying to do, but it did not uh did not come out. Hey, thanks, man. I appreciate it, dude. That's awesome. Congrats. Currently, not actually watching the game, but also new design on a hat. Currently not watching the game, but I'm watching the results on ESPN. UConn is down by 3 to Alabama. And then on a separate web page, I'm watching WrestleMania Night 1 results. So, very interesting. Things are going exactly how I thought they would. So far, I think we've got 2 matches left, or 3 matches left. I doubt on here if they're gonna show the matches that are left. Enjoying an unplanned week off from work, but it's because I got COVID. Damn, dude. I'm sorry. Yeah, I think there may be only 1 match left. Let me look. 2, 3. There's like 2 or 3 matches left. Well, at least you're doing okay with it, man. Did you ever get the Fauci ouchie P&W? I don't care either way. I was just curious. So P&W said that he got an unexpected week vacation away from work. He said that well, absolutely. Never read up too much on things, but this is the second go around for me, so not too bad this time. I got that Johnsonville and Johnsonville. Nice. Like I said, I have an opinion on it, but I not to where I'd be like, "Oh, we're no longer friends. You got the jab." Medically, for any person, you have to make the best decision for you and your family, and nobody else can tell you what that is besides you. You have to do your research and figure out what's right. My opinion on what other people do has no bearing whatsoever because it's not me. With me, I didn't get anything because I have a um, what's the word? I've got a I've got a disorder to where my body's fighting against itself. Um, and so with that going on, um, it's literally a roll of the dice for any vaccine on how it will affect me and autoimmune. And because of that, there is not really a whole lot of evidence on how it affects autoimmune, um, any vaccine. So it's like, I'm good. I'll take my chances. Because, like, normal person without autoimmune, you may get a headache and slight diarrhea. With me being autoimmune, it's literally a roll of the dice to where, like, my heart could stop. It's extreme, but it's like there's so many different possibilities because of DNA and the person getting whatever. So I'm good. I'm right there with you, B&W. Yeah, unfortunately, with us being in the age of information and the universe literally being at our fingertips, um, I don't trust most doctors, and I do not trust big pharma at all because they've proved time and time again that they do not give a single fuck about patients. All they care about is the bottom line. And that's no bueno. Why we still have cancer affecting so many millions upon millions of people because it's $1 trillion business. It's also slow genocide for profit. Cancer's been cured for years. No profits in cures. We gotta keep them sick. I mean, that's the best way to make money. Scare people. The only reason why I feel so strongly about cancer, granted, depending on what you believe, everybody's got your number's going to come up at the time that it's supposed to come up, no matter what happens. Whether you get hit by a train, fall out of an airplane, cow, whatever, heart attack. My grandfather died of cancer. My mom died of cancer. My mom was only 60. She didn't have to die. Not that way, at least. So I'm a little salty at big pharma, to say the least. And I've seen a lot of people that have died terrible deaths from cancer, and it's like could have taken uh, not necessarily a drug, but you could have had a therapy that could just made it go away. Once again, there's no money in cures. Well, I like to talk about conspiracy theories so much because there's so much information out there, and unfortunately, there's also a lot of misinformation out there. But you got to weed through and do your due diligence and figure out what you think the truth is and what makes sense to you, and go from there. So start a conversation. Yeah, absolutely. Um, there is multiple patents on different cures for cancer that have been suppressed for years. But I just hate to see unnecessary deaths when it can be avoided. We'll see what happens. I don't. Unfortunately, I don't think things are going to change anytime soon. Um, but it'd be cool if they did. Why they won't legalize? Oh, I'm sure that's a big part of it. It originally started out with um, the loss of profit for like cotton industry. That was originally why it was made illegal, and then they came out with the propaganda of reefer madness. If we would make it legal on a federal level, we would be out of national debt in 3 to 5 years. As long as politicians didn't do what politicians do and misappropriate the money. Literally, I can run the numbers just off of Colorado alone. We can be out of national debt in 3 to 5 years and not touch any money from any other government program. Dude, big tobacco has been tanking for years. That's why they went after the vaping industry. Because so many state governments were getting stipends ahead of time. California was a big one. So California at the beginning of their fiscal year would get X amount of money from, I forget who it was. I think it was Marlboro, Philip Morris, and they would say, "Hey, this is the amount of tobacco plants that we're supposed to get. This is the amount of cigarettes that you're going to sell. We're going to go ahead and give you the money ahead of time because it was a deal that's been set up for 60 years." And then when vaping started and people started quitting cigarettes, big tobacco was like, "Wait, hold up. Wait a second. Our profits." And that's why everybody started going after the vaping industry so hard. It wasn't it's never for public health. It's always the guys that they use for public health. No, it's not. It's money. All money. It's greed and profit. It's always been that way. And it's pathetic. I mean, I want a slice of that money. I'm not greedy. I just want to be comfortable. But like it's all greed and profit. It's profits over lives. And that's the way that it's always been. That's why big pharma has been able to do what they do. Because you've got lobbyists in Congress and government and everything else, and nobody wants to mess with big pharma's profits because that means it messes with your profits because they probably helped you get elected. Like it's so sickening and should have never been this way. But we're way past the turning point. It's like we either have to do something drastic or just go, this is the way it is. I think a good start would be to get lobbyists out of government, period, that probably will never happen. So we shall see. But I mean, you could have arguments about literally thousands of things that the government does or the government doesn't do. Waiting for you to catch up. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. I don't know why my allergies are so bad today. It was comfortable today, but it wasn't a lot of like pollen in the air, but I mean that time of year to where pollen's in the air. 'Cause we got 2 more matches left at WrestleMania, I think. Night 1. I understand the government. Well, that's another big argument as well is, was it Agenda 21 or Agenda 22 or 23 or whatever it was called. One of the tenets of that and also one of the tenets of the Georgia Guidestones was to keep the population of the United States and the world below a certain number. So it's like also, when you look at the jabby jab, the Fauci ouchie, um, a lot of people have theorized that one of the main side effects from that shot is male sterilization. So checks out to me. Makes total sense. But you can say whatever you want on the internet. For the most part, you can publish any study you want to as fact. There's a lot of misinformation out there, and I get that. There's also a lot of really good information out there, so it's damned if you do, damned if you don't. Kind of jealous though, Brian, because like I would absolutely get a Johnsonville and Johnsonville injection because Johnsonville broths are delicious. Give me the bratwurst injection. Was the thing that sucked so bad when my doctor told me that I had to go like non-dairy because I'm like, motherfucker, beer brats cheese, that's breakfast where I come from. He's like, oh my friend, you cannot do dairy anymore. You tell somebody from Philly they can't have cheesesteak, you're gonna get stabbed in the neck. I have not had local meat shop brats from Wisconsin. Um, but I'm down. Absolutely down. Oh, dude, it wouldn't surprise me. Wouldn't surprise me at all. Um, also terrifying. A couple years ago in South America, they actually found out that there is a legitimate zombie virus. And I'm like, okay, oh no. another another terrifying thing. Just say you'll never look. I mean, I get it. Probably. Also, cannot wait to have a spotted cow on draft because it's probably gonna touch my soul and make me feel all warm and fuzzy inside, and I'll probably never drink Coors again. Yes, I will. I like Coors. I don't like Miller. Miller's trash. Uh, We'll have to see. I don't know if it'll be like Walking Dead or 28 Days Later or Dawn of the Dead or Day of the Dead or Land of the Dead. Um, Zombies come in so many different flavors. Like, you never know. But I will say this: those of us on this planet that are at least in our 30s, we've been waiting for this moment and training mentally for 20 plus years. And we're gonna be like, it's time to have some fun. I mean, shit. I was sitting on my couch in 2020 when everybody was locked down, sitting in my underwear holding two fixed blades, going, gotta try them out some way. Let's see if somebody comes through the door. Nobody came through the door. Very disappointed. I just wanted to test the edge retention on my blades. I couldn't even get that. Yeah, I know. That's going to be the downfall of several of us, me included. Ready to do this. I'm not ready. Yeah, during that lockdown, Alina was like, "What are you doing?" And I was like, "I've been training for this moment mentally my entire life. Let's do this." And I sat there for, I don't know, probably about an hour, and Alina was like, "You're stupid. Stop." And I'm like, "Yeah, you're right." It's the whole fear mongering thing, man. Like, you never know what's gonna happen, and the news is like, "Oh well, it's gonna be gay frogs and zombies and vampires. Dad'll come back alive." Blah, 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 blah. And you're like, shit. I mean, all those are possibilities. What do I do? Get out of the deck. You know better. So we'll see what happens in the future. I think it's very interesting that we have a Civil War movie coming out this year. I'm like, oh, a little sketchy. I mean, absolutely PNW. Um, the way that I was always told is that with contracts in place between people of power and blah 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 that before they do anything major they're supposed to warn the public, even if it's something very minute and not necessarily noticed. And so I thought it was really interesting that the main bridge in the movie that Barack and Michael Obama produced was the Francis Scott Key Bridge. And then now this year we got a Civil War movie come out, and I'm like, fuck y'all planning. Quit doing dumb shit. Just stop. We'll see. I got an extra inhaler. I'll be all right for a little bit. May need to use it 15 times, but I'll be all right for a little bit. I don't remember if it was or not. Um, it's a possibility, but I don't remember. We can look it up though. So the ship in the movie was called the White Lion. The name of the ship was the Dolly that crashed into the bridge. So no, they weren't called the same. But apparently, from what I just read, there was a very specific reason why the name of the ship was called the White Lion, because it was supposed to be a metaphor on the country of America, the lion, which I don't know why you would call it the lion. Usually it's the eagle, but um, hitting land and being unable to go back out to sea, unable to continue. And it's like, that got dark, but not surprising. Well, the reason why they call him Neo Bummers. At least that's what I call him. Don't you think? A little too ironic. And I really do think. It's like brilliant. I get what you're stepping at. Also a great song. It's one thing that if anybody were to ask her what is one person that like your husband would potentially like cheat on you with, Alanis Morissette. That that voice and the look, like she does it for me every time. And Alina knows this. This is not new information, but she gets me back with other actors and musicians and shit. So it's not just me being a dick. It's like, well, okay. Both of those situations will never happen. So, all right, we're here. Cool. Nora Jones. I do think she's talented. Um, and she's fairly pretty, or at least she was. Um, She's not bad. My boss at the time when that song came out, and that song got really popular, I was working at it wasn't really a high-end restaurant, but like they were trying to be a high-end restaurant. And my boss literally played that CD for almost a fucking year, back to front, front to back. Fuck Nora Jones. I just got overplayed, but she is talented. But she ain't no like. And it also doesn't hurt that there is suspicion that Alanis Morissette is also on the spectrum. Which, if you see some of her live performances, she got to touch the tism, or she got the whole tism. I'm not really sure, but she definitely has some things going on, and I don't know if it's a situation to where she had to disassociate because of things that happened in her past. Unfortunately, whether you're talking about Canadian or American, the music industry, film industry are terrible, especially for impressionable younger people that are just trying to make money and like be something. And 9 times out of 10, they're taken advantage of. And so I suspect, without looking it up, I think that maybe she had some neurodivergence, at least in a couple areas in her life, and probably something happened or some things happened um, that that really made those quirks worse. Once again, I theorizing hardcore because I don't know for sure. Or maybe she's just been autistic the entire time. But I definitely feel with some of the interviews that she's done and some of the music videos that she's done that she definitely was taken advantage of in her younger career. Mario Lopez is. I mean, you've also said on here multiple times that Ryan Reynolds gets you rock hard. So, for me, I'm not judging. I get it, but oh man, tomorrow we get a new episode of shit, what was the name of that documentary? Um, when the lights go down or something like that. All quiet on set. We get a new episode of All Quiet on Set tomorrow. Which has been a very interesting documentary if you've never seen it. Speaking of kids getting taken advantage of. But Alanis Morissette still looks good, even at her age. And I think for me personally, just because like I'm older now, like I think she looks better since she's had a kid. Will you adopt me, Alana? She looks healthier, but she actually has a song about being so unhealthy for so many years. On different note, I'm restless. So hey, honey, I wasn't talking about the woman that I would leave you in a heartbeat for. Who's a singer?
Who?
You know who? We've talked about this before. Alanis Morissette.
Oh.
She's like, who? Oh. So, you're not wrong, Chris. Ryan Reynolds. That's funny. Um, yeah, she looks healthier now since she's had kids. She has a song that "This Is Why I Drink," and I think that she actually did an interview, and she was like, "Since I've had a kid, and since I've been able to get help with all these issues, like I'm in a much healthier place," and like it really shows. Um, I saw something about that, Brian, and we have may or may not have been talking about potentially moving to Ireland. Um, it's a big potentially thing. Like we're very beginning stages of even thinking about it. Um, but I didn't know how much Irish heritage you had to have in order to claim that. Because from everything that I've seen, their immigration policy is like pretty extensive, and basically you're Ireland's bitch for like 5 years, and I'm not cool with that. But I could, but I can trace my lineage back to Ireland. I can actually trace my lineage past Ireland to England. So, Blaine, get off the goddamn desk. You're shaking the camera. Get off the desk. Come. Beat your ass, kitty. Not the same as claiming dual citizenship. What do you mean that's not the same as claiming dual citizenship?
No, you're just talking about moving over there and becoming a citizen. Like that's not the same. If you have dual citizenship somewhere, like it's a little bit different rules
I
and
mean,
stuff.
we would still have dual citizenship. I'm not just going to shut down my United States citizenship. If we moved over to Ireland, we would be dual citizens because we still have family here. So at the point that something inevitably happens, like we would need to come back. Because I thought about that. I was like, am I going to renounce? And I'm like, no, that's stupid. Because if you renounce your citizenship, like you show up to the airport, they go, nah. And it's like, but I was born here. And they go, still nah. Because you turned your back on us. But I was born here. Nah. Get out of our airport. I'm not trying to do all that. I'm not trying to piss anybody off. Let's see here. You can become an Irish citizen if one of your grandparents was born in Ireland. So yeah, grandparents. Like my 10th grandparent. Talking about like back in the 1600s. My 10th, 11th grade, I forget what it is, grandfather John and his dad William um, sailed from Donegal, Ireland to the United States colonies. So we were here before the US was the US, which is cool. But yeah, I don't know if you have any sort of like Irish ancestry. I don't know if that like helps you along the way. Also, I didn't look up dual citizenship. I just looked up citizenship. So that would probably be different rules as well. Um, but Donegal's a pretty nice area. Real estate's fairly cheap. Seems to be a lot of good seafood restaurants there because it's a port city.
Have a good night, Brian.
No, he was saying while I'm out because grandparents.
Oh, I thought you said like, well, I'm out. Like I'm out. Like that's why I was like, have a good night.
I can't become a dual citizen. Fuck you, I'm out. No, I don't think that's. He also said that his daughter is currently in first place with weightlifting.
Nice.
Because he's watching that as well. So.
Nice.
Sweet. What all did your mom have to say?
Oh, I was just telling her about the baby shower. She was asking about that, how it went, and just telling her I'm fucking tired.
Exhausting. That's how it went.
That's what I told her. I was like, we have kids, we don't have to have one. We already did the baby shower thing for someone else.
Although, they got a lot of fucking presents. They got a lot of diapers. They're not gonna have to worry about diapers for a while.
Yeah, they also got a lot of money too.
What?
Mm-hmm. And those cards, all those cards put money in.
What?
Because I was standing right there behind
what? Everybody gets invited for ours. Everybody that was there today, bring cash. By the way, that was not the total.
Having an Irish great grandparent can qualify you for an Irish passport, but not.
I gotcha. Well, what qualifies you for citizenship? What are we just playing around with numbers now? This is not how much. What is going on? That's not what it said.
It said thanks, Google.
Oh man, I wish we had Lugal. That would be so badass. Yeah, that's what they charged us. What the?
Oh, this is 2.06 by 3 rounded corner stickers. You got die cut stickers 3 by 3.
All I did was hit back. It is gonna have those black around it.
You have to. Well, they're gonna send you a proof, and you have to approve it. So if you don't approve it, you can change it before. So it's not a big deal. Like,
yeah, I know, but I had to say, like, that's not what I paid, but that's what I want. Whatever.
so like I said, they'll send you a proof before
Yeah, I
they ship
know.
it.
I remember. We've done this before.
Yep.
It has been a while.
Anyways, that's all. I didn't even tell her about that. Tired telling people.
Yeah. Three generations is how far they go back.
That's what you get.
That's all you get. Yeah, I just read that. Ooh. So I'm not Irish? Question mark? Oh shit. I didn't think that was gonna happen. That makes me happy. Well, I mean, I'm not that Irish when you look at like how far back I have to go. And also, I've stated this before in a live. So John and William moved from Ireland to the U.S. William's dad, which I guess that would make William, because I think John was born in Ireland. William was born in England, so is his dad and his grandfather, blah, 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 blah. So I guess to be Irish by birth because of John. But Donegal, the area that it's in, everybody's known of being Scots Irish descent. So it's like I can't make the connection between Scots Irish and just Irish. And it's not really Irish, it's English. He was born in Ireland, so technically it's weird, man. And it's not like there's a whole lot of records to go back to the 1500s. Where would I even start? Donegal, probably. Like, hey, do you have a record of birth of John Early? Well, yes, we do. You got any more information? No. That was a long time ago. I'm sure, man. What's even more confusing is not William's dad, but William's grandfather had a different last name. So instead of Early, it was Herly. Where the hell did that come from? Or rather, where did the early come from? Which I guess it was going from Cockney to Irish. So I said, "Oh yeah, where are the Hurleys?" And Ireland was like, "Early, okay, cool." Then why wouldn't William be Hurley and then John be Early? Like it's confusing. People had strange record keepings. And then you get to 2024 and you have a 15 great grandson who's like, "What are we?" Have an existential crisis of something that happened 600 years ago. What are we? I don't know. Yeah, dude, that's the same thing that I found with looking up the early. So, like, there's 8 different spellings of early, which the one that I like the best is like a very Irish or Scots Irish rather spelling of early. It's Earleigh, so Erla, which is pretty cool. But yeah, early, Leyly. Um, yeah, it's a cluster fuck of spelling. Apparently, people were illiterate. But the when you go back and look at like the family crest and like how it started and everything, like, kind of cool. You gotta stop yawning.
Can't help it. He said in Wisconsin that's perfect.
I mean, it's also another way to say it. The early side didn't go through Wisconsin. Early side started in Kentucky. My Wisconsin side was Pinchart, uh, Herlash, Bludzik, um, LaHaye, and it was Pinchart was Belgium, and then Kludzik was supposed to be German, but turns out it's Polish Yiddish. So my mom did all the genealogy on the her side of the family. Early LaHaye. Erlahay. Come on, Erla. Yeah, my grandfather's side, it's pretty standard. It's just pin sharp straight up because it's all Belgium. On my mom's side, there's a lot of weaving branches. Oh, dude, there's no connections like between my dad's side and my mom's side. Only connection that's between them is they got married and had me. That's it. My mom was from Wisconsin. My dad was from Iowa. They met in Washington. I was born in Washington. And I know the connection of how they met in Washington State because I was so confused about that shit for so long. I was like, how in the hell do you go from these two states all the way out west and then meet? No sense. But it makes sense. My dad was in the Army. That's why he was there. My mom was married to a guy in the Air Force. That's why she was there. And then she met my dad and found out her husband was gay. In the Air Force. Like, should have been like exhibit A for the jury. Early lay. Pinchard and Koludzik were the two closest generations to my mom. Koludzik was my mom's. Pinchard was my mom's maiden name, but her mom's side of the family was Koludzik. Harold and Gladys. Happy fucking hated them. Which is why everybody called her Happy Bunny.
Like, be a blamer. Guys, stop.
Stop. Enough.
Go under there. Lay down.
Go lay down. Go lay down. Don't look at me like you don't know what I'm saying. Lay down. You gotta piss it out. So we've been gone a lot the last 2
Yep.
or at least should have been May.
Oh.
Super horrible. Go to the door.
They probably just want to go outside to bark. So what's up with you guys? Yeah. Uh-oh, Brian. Maybe she can still pull it out and get first. Hi, Ruby. Well, go drink some water if you're out of breath. I said, go drink some water if you're out of breath.
But the moment that I started making some ice, Blue showed up at the door like
Well, yeah.
making ice, pouring ice. I didn't make ice.
Brian said, "Oh, things are heating up. Daughter might not get first."
Oh no,
I said maybe she can still pull it out.
sir, this is America.
Kilos.
We don't use those type of measurements. We use pounds. Kilos. Your imperial kingly measurement. Like kilometers. It's so much kilometer. I don't know what that is. I like to measure things in freedom and baldy. I don't know what kilometers are. This is 2 liters. Oh my god. Because America. That's probably going to be the hardest thing for us to get used to if we do go over to Ireland.
Yeah. I have to like Google.
340. God damn. I don't think I could pick that up.
Yeah, I know I can.
Well, listen, Linda. I know you're full of piss and vinegar and you think that you can pick up the world, but it's a lot of weight.
I mean, I do pick up the world and rest it here on my shoulder.
Your butthole would fall out if you tried to deadlift
Oh, yeah.
346 pounds.
Oh, absolutely.
Your butthole would just pop out and be like, I'm out. No. And you'd be like, come back.
Yep.
My butthole would pop out if I tried to deadlift 346 pounds. I don't want anybody losing anybody. Buttholes are very important and very personal for each person. They serve a very important purpose, keeping everything where it's supposed to be. No pink elephant trunks for anybody. So who we still got with us? Brian and P&W? Maybe. Maybe he's too busy playing his game. Not suffering from COVID.
Playing with Popeye.
No, he said his son got hit. Well, he said his son got him into a game. So, where was it? We talked about a bunch of it tonight. Zombie apocalypse and big government and big tobacco and pharma and all sorts of shit. You missed it because you were on the phone. He's been playing a game called Terraria that his son got me into. Son got him into. My daughter just won national champion. Dude, that's awesome. Congrats.
Nice. I'm just here chilling at the game. It's like 2D Minecraft.
Oh, that sounds boring. No offense. I'm also not a Minecraft guy. So. Yeah, we've talked about all kinds of stuff.
I see that.
When I said that I had a crush on Alanis Morissette, and we were talking about whether she's neurodivergent or not, or had a touch of the neurodivergency and got abused when she was younger in her career. Like, who knows? And then Brian was like, "What do you think about Nora Jones?" And I was like, "Well, she's talented. And she looks all right." So when Mom and I worked at that restaurant in LaPorte for Collins, I forget what her first name is, Mary, maybe. I don't think it's right, but that started with an M. She fell in love with Nora Jones because the ambiance of the restaurant, and she played that CD front to back to front, like for a fucking year. And I was like, fuck Nora Jones. But other than that, I don't have an issue.
this guy could be our dad or our parents' age, but you already know if I had the chance to do something with a singer, you already know who that would be.
I mean,
We've had this conversation before.
we've had lots of conversations before. It doesn't mean that it's stuck.
Maynard.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, same. Just want some of that genius to drip into my mouth. Maybe it will permeate. Yeah, no, I get it. Absolutely get it. Just like you get Elena.
Mm-hmm. So it's like it's not like it'll never happen anyway.
That's what I said earlier. Also, could you imagine a 4-way? Time would stop. Worlds would explode.
I was gonna say, I think the world would just implode on it.
And then they would have to come out with a song.
Mm-hmm.
We would have to think back. In Well, do you have anything else?
Sure don't.
We've gone almost 2 hours. We'll let it run for another minute or so. Appreciate you guys hanging out with us. Sorry we haven't been live in a week. Hopefully this won't happen next weekend, but it might. Maybe going up to Kentucky next weekend.
Oh,
I
don't know.
I need to get in touch with him. I don't know. Maybe next weekend or the weekend after, but it's got to be one of these weekends. But regardless, you can go live. And if I'm back in the hotel room, we could go live together.
That probably won't happen, but it's a nice thought.
I need you to start pulling away. My back hurts. I'm carrying all of this. Time.
Well, I'm carrying everything else.
Anyways, we appreciate you guys hanging out with us. If something comes up and I'm in Kentucky learning boulders next weekend, we'll let y'all know. We still may do a live. Maybe it'll be later. Maybe it won't be a live. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We go by the seat of our pants.
Mm-hmm.
Hope everybody has a wonderful week. Congrats again, Brian.
Yeah, congrats, Brian.
We'll hopefully see you guys next week. Hey, Days.
Bye.